what's a bitch? All a nigga wanna do is this. Gotta make that money. 2022, what's a bitch? All a nigga wanna do is this. Gotta make that money. Calling me the sector godfather. Type D the real name, the sector get pop. They said that I'm the nigga that they all love to hate. Fuck the damn chat, nigga, I say it's okay. Motherfuckers want the good guys to come back. Wanna beef with real niggas cause they channel whack. At the church sector in a motherfucking frenzy. Crazy ass nigga KOM tried to see. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. The sector wanna see a new beef every week. Especially from new niggas that wanna beef with me. Some say it's fun and some say it's hard. Trigger the bitch nigga, so he exposed the void. Took a trip to Vegas and we was Vegas lit. The haters saw the videos and they say ain't that a bitch. Left the damn sector, said my rivals tried to take my title. How the hell you try to take my title? I ain't got no fucking rival. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. Came for my motherfucking certifications, came for my license, and they came for my accreditation. All the fucking hating don't stop. The Godfather still came on top. Motherfuckers wanna take me down. Wanna see my dollars go from up and then down. The Godfather gon' win anyway. I end the fucking year with fuck the DBA. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. Hate niggas like, 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 hate niggas like. Welcome, everybody. This is your Godfather, aka Coach D, aka Black YouTube Therapist, here once again for another late night fire hot show today. Appreciate everybody for coming in, particularly those from various sectors. We're gonna have another good one. Appreciate everybody for coming in at this time. I like to do these little sneaky late night lives. Just have so much stuff that I have going on during the day. So, during this time of the year, I don't have as much work I'm not as busy, but I am busy, but not as busy. And so it allows me to do these late live streams for about 2 or 3 hours, give me some rest, get back at it. Tomorrow, guys, if you all watch my community posts, particularly those that are in the Umar Johnson sector, I think tomorrow you may want to see my live stream tomorrow.
I will be addressing some bullshit that is happening in that sector. I'm not necessarily in that sector anymore. You know, I don't fuck with the Spengali sector like that. I don't really do content like that. I'm just speaking as the motherfucking Godfather, speaking as Coach D, speaking as the Black YouTube therapist to just a few people in that goddamn sector who, for some reason, obsessed with the Godfather. They want me back full time. They can't stand to see me thriving, doing content in other sectors. You know, for those that don't know, you know, I was in Black YouTube and in the Manosphere before I came to this motherfucker, y'all. But you know, before I built this motherfucker, I just want y'all to know that. You know, before I came here, I was doing other things. I had a channel that almost had 5,000 subscribers. I was doing big numbers. I was doing well. Then I started fucking with you all, and then a year later, the shit went to nothing. Thanks to Gerald Palmer. And maybe a few other little hating ass niggas in the Manosphere too. But yeah, I will be doing a cam up at a nice luxury hotel in downtown Dallas. Yes, D Darrell will be back in D-Town. I'll be there for the weekend. I'll be here for business, and I also will be here for pleasure too. Got a lot of fun things I'll be doing over the weekend. I'll be hanging out, having fun. The hotel that I'll be at, they usually do live music on the weekends and shit. So I'm gonna be kicking it. I'm gonna be live, having my little drinks. Maybe may dance a little bit, may sing, act crazy. I ain't trying to get drunk, but I'm gonna be a little full. But I will be camming up, going live that Friday and that Saturday. Now that Saturday, I got a whole host of shit I got to do during the day. And I may go live a little later or what have you, or I may get into some other festivities if the opportunities present itself. I'll see. But basically, I will be in Big D. Will be in Arlington. I'll be in Dallas. I'll be hanging out, having some fun. And I definitely want you all for the live. But I will be addressing two situations just to give you just a little prelude to what I will be talking about in the sector. And shout out to my people that's in the Umar Johnson sector or the Spengali sector that's watching right now. Shout out to My Opinion, Living Life to the Fullest for coming in. My boy RZA Lyricist, beautiful up in here. Okay, see Samba Queen up in the house. Shout out to you, Queen. And so, just want to let you all know, for some reason, I don't know why this destructive Key Pro employee who getting ready to lose her job continues to stalk and talk about the Godfather. I don't mention you. I don't talk about you. I don't care about you. But it's like you can't stand to see me doing other shit because you want me to give you my attention. I'm not giving you shit. And then you got rusty, musty, dusty, ignorant ass, no talking ass niggas from Tennessee that's mad that D Darrell didn't cash out and support his whack ass show. Can you believe it? Then this no beat making ass Negro, I ain't never known a nigga that's only claimed to fame was making beats that he didn't even create, that he basically took somebody else's beats and gave them to KKC And that's what you popular for? That what made you hot in this space? Beats that you didn't even create? Nigga, stop it. Stop it. But I will be addressing all the little bullshit that you've been talking about over the last couple of days. The word is every time around this time of the year, you start getting thirsty for money. So I don't know what the fuck you thought you was getting from me. But you ain't getting shit from me. And you never will. Because your content is trash, you trash. And your shit ain't really worth looking at or talking about. I told you all, I will no longer do sector content because all sector content is talking about other motherfuckers in the sector that ain't worth fucking talking about. That's not on my level. Can't relate to my lifestyle. Can't relate to none of the shit I'm doing. Niggas that can't even hold a job. Niggas living in apartments. Niggas living in fucking extended stays want to talk about The Godfather? Worrying about my wife living her soft ass life? You think we give a fuck? Well, I'm a poster. Post what? Now you got motherfuckers talking about mug shots. I want to let the sector know I don't give a fuck. Because the reality is that, and this is something they don't realize, this shit has no effect on the shit that counts. Now, if you think y'all motherfucking opinions count of me, then you done lost your fucking mind. Because it don't. And if you think I give a fuck what somebody think about me or my wife and you sat there and let somebody do this to your daughter and all this, nigga, please. Nigga, I raised 2 beautiful daughters and one son getting ready to graduate. I've done my job. And she did her job. And ain't nobody gonna take that shit away from me. I don't give a fuck what you think you read on a fucking report. Give a fuck. So do what you will. And I'm gonna just let you argue with yourself as I go by doing the content that I like to do, which is not that shit. But tomorrow I got time. And third on the docket, third on the list, because a lot of you motherfuckers are in here right now. So I'm gonna say this so I can wrap it up so I can get to the real content, so I can talk about shit that's going on in sectors that fucking matter. Stefan Gaetano, nigga. I just want y'all to know, and I just want to preface this before I move on. First of all, I ain't asked for I don't need anybody to do an interview with me because I am the motherfucking interview every day. My presence in itself is worth more than any of me interviewing anybody in this sector. If anything, motherfuckers should be asking to interview me. You hit me up. You said reckless shit. You felt some kind of way. You was all in your shit and feeling and had all kind of fucking issues. Cause I was late in the shit. When you text me, I didn't know what you emailed, I didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. I was going live anyway. I was going live while I was fucking shopping. My live would have been good with or without you doing the interview. That's why I continue to do my thing and didn't give a fuck. So ain't nobody left nobody hanging because number one, that shit was not a priority. I did the shit for you. I made concessions for you, not for myself, because I don't need you to do content. Nigga, I got people on my live streams at night drawing way more shit and more interesting shit. They want to talk about whether or not you use the fucking ER or the A. Nobody ain't here to listen to no motherfucking Stargate bullshit. Then you start being all indecisive and shit. And I'm like, okay, nigga, it's not a priority, but fuck, if you're gonna do it, do it. If you're not, you're not, because either way it go, I didn't come to you asking for a motherfucking thing because I don't need anybody to get views and content. I am the fucking content. Even when I'm not even talking about you motherfuckers, you mentioning my name in fucking live streams. I have the most unique channel in this motherfucking sector because I could do shit that ain't that's in other sectors and you niggas still gonna fucking watch. No motherfucker in this sector can do that but me. I did content in the manosphere sector, you niggas watched. Did content with the church sector, you niggas watched. I did shit in black sector, you watched. So stop. Don't need no motherfucking body to do any goddamn thing. I am the content. I stand alone and always will. And that's the facts. That's the facts. So, nigga, you didn't play me, nigga. You played yourself. And then you went and got a whack-ass interview with a fucking, one of the weakest fucking trolls on YouTube. Where who the fuck ever seen somebody do an interview and then you fucking arguing with the interviewer and he trolling his own fucking guest? That's how dumb some of these motherfuckers are with their content. You interview me, you go to this motherfucker, and then he up here trying to make you look stupid. This shit was fucking horrible to fucking watch and to listen to that stupid ass concept. So need I say more? And on top of that, you wait a few days to email me again with a bullshit ass apology, which I never fucking responded to and I never will because I was like, fuck it. Nigga, you did what you did. Just own up to it. I really don't give a fuck. And quit trying to make T-Pre the motherfucking scapegoat to your bullshit. And that's just the facts. I don't know what the fuck going on with you. I mean, I like you. You cool. But that was some bitch made ass shit you did. So I'm just going to keep it at that. Now, tomorrow, y'all going to get more of a theatrical expression from me in regards to these three issues. Mark your motherfucking calendar for tomorrow. Mark the time slot somewhere between 9-10 o'clock. The Godfather going to go off. And I'm gonna start off with that before I go into the real content that I really want to do. But I will spend about an hour on that shit. Yes, sir. What's up, Wacky World? What's up, man? I'm gonna send the link out, man. I want you to come up and chop it up with me for a little bit. So we're gonna talk about the real shit. So today, man, shout out to my boy, We On Lock. Shout out to NT. But you niggas, you two niggas, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. You two niggas, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. But shout out to both of you. I'm going to show a video today on what the fuck has been going on. These niggas' names have circulated throughout all of fucking YouTube. Everybody want to... listen, Iraqi Wacky World, I know you can attest to this shit. Everybody want to drop motherfucking receipts. We On Lock dropping receipts. Man, I tried to tell We On Lock, nigga, don't bring your ass up on no more fucking panels. Don't speak Robbie name. When you go live on your channel soon, just do your fucking content. Just had this conversation 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, D, I will, bruh. You right, man. Yeah, bruh. And then what you do today? Nigga, you bring your ass over there by Reg, the bad guy. Shout out to Reg. And then niggas now trying to track your fucking status in the manosphere. Niggas tracking you with Ramil and first you was with Platinum Elite. Then niggas trying to figure out your state in the fucking sector. Do you really understand the sector and how the fuck you sipping like this? How the fuck you getting these kerfuffles and shit? And then I said, you know what? Let me bring my ass up here and maybe take some heat off of this nigga and just say some shit. And I just was kind of like, man, we unlocked. He didn't tell the whole fucking story, because I told him the nigga not to do the shit. And We Unlock decides to spill fucking, just, well, he didn't really spill no beans, but he basically just regurgitated shit, and he made niggas like not want to respect him. But again, they had niggas that kind of was feeling him, but they had others was like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, what's up, Golden Black One? Okay, what's up, girl? How you doing? I be seeing you doing your cam ups and everything, live streams here and there, looking good out night on the West Coast, looking out, natural black beauty. I love that. So I'm sitting here, man, and I'm listening to Reg the Bad Guy, and these niggas was talking about NT. Then they start talking about Robbie. Then they start talking about the shit she was doing. Niggas trying to talk about who's simping in the sector, because simping in the sector has been a major motherfucking problem in the manosphere space. This shit has been a debate for years. Motherfucking years. And I came up there to say this. I don't see why y'all so fucking surprised, because the manosphere is full of fucking simps, and the manosphere has a history of niggas simping. So this shit is not unique to the space. This shit is not unique to the space, because this shit has happened, and motherfuckers will continue to simp. And so I'm gonna let y'all listen to a little bit. I'm trying to get to where We Unlock was talking and kind of going back and forth with shit. Now I don't want to let this be known. Raw spilled more fucking conversations of this nigga trying to fuck. This nigga wanting to get in them draws. This nigga was giving money. And I'm like, brother, man. They have been in the space. They may not be red pill supporters and shit, but they've been in the manosphere. You don't have to be red pill to be in the manosphere. If they not red manosphere, they manosphere adjacent, like myself. I was in the manosphere I was in the manosphere for 4 years, from basically 2016 up until 20. I left the manosphere in 20. And I really came back, but I was really doing adjacent content. But they talked about NT, they talked about We Unlock. Particularly, niggas was like, nobody could talk about the Passport Brothers no more, because these niggas love the Passport Brothers and what they doing. But I want y'all to listen to this shit.
No, within the manosphere space or adjacent manosphere space.
I didn't know it was adjacent manosphere space.
Now this is We Unlock speaking. This is We Unlock speaking.
I've heard of it, but let me ask you this. Would you consider Platinum Elite manosphere?
Yeah, I would. He's been around for a while.
I've been around there for, I would say, more than a year. More than a year.
Who else do you listen to? Because I heard you mention some dude named. Why do people call a nigga Fatty? It's beyond me. You've been around some dude.
That's his name, Fatty. That's his name. That's what he tell people to call him.
He's from the anti-Daniels camp. All that.
That's gay. But you've been around that. You better come back with this tea, bro.
Kelly is crazy. Kelly.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so where does the $8,000 come from? Keep talking about $8,000.
If you look at it over time, you have to calculate that
Yeah, if
by
you include all the super chats and stuff, that's what he's saying, Rich. That's where they got that number from. If you include all, that's what I just asked you.
But then again, she lied and said I spent $12,000 on it, and it's all over the internet that I spent $12,000. I was like, $12,000, really? I was like, you could have bought you a new couch for $12,000. But anyway.
So I want to ask you married, right? So
yes, sir.
Okay, so how this relationship started? Was you married at the time when this situation started?
Yeah, I've been married. Oh. I've been married for over 14 years.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah. So you guys weren't so this wasn't supposed to be this didn't start off as some type of intimate relationship between you guys, but it eventually got to that kind of level, or how exactly did that happen? Where you said she was trying to seduce you. You said she was trying to seduce you. How exactly did that all start?
We were at that point.
This is We Unlocked. Spilling the beans again.
With each other. She was shelling out shit. I had fell into it, and I say it was both of us that were actually, it was both of our faults. But she had allegedly said that jokingly that she was going to come see me, but I said, no, you're not. Number one, you ain't got the money. She said, come fly me out. I said, no, I am not. And even if you were to come to Vegas, the only thing I was going to do was just shake your hand and take your ass to your hotel and whatever she said. We were just clowning around. We were clowning around, but shit got a little.
Again, guys, this is We Unlocked speaking, telling some half truths.
On the I overstepped my threat. I overstepped my boundaries, pretty much. I overstepped my boundaries, and that was my fault. I should have never did it. But the damage is done. Now she's saying that I wanted her pussy and this and that. I was like, oh, okay, all right, okay. So, but
sir, how I'm Kevin Kelly. Can you tell me what age range are you in?
43.
43. You've been married for 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
You said that? Okay. Were you attracted to Robbie?
No, I was not attracted to Robbie.
You okay. Is your wife in the chat? She knows you're here?
No, she's not on social media.
Kelly was asking some dumbass questions.
No. No.
So you were just being generous by giving her all this money?
Now this one was tripping me out. They was asking these simple as close-ended ass questions, and they just could have just went to what you really want to ask them about.
Of course. And I didn't want to get booted out of her apartment.
How long you knew her?
I would say 2 years.
2 years? How often you guys communicated?
Not every day, but every other day.
Every other day?
Every other day.
And you never said anything sexual, nothing? You never flirted, nothing?
No, I said we were messing around.
You were messing around?
Yeah.
But you were never attracted to her?
No.
Oh, so y'all messing around like how? I don't understand. Did you get to see her? Did you physically seen her?
Now that's Reg the bad guy.
Physically?
Yeah. Have you ever seen her physically in person?
Nah, I never. Only on camera.
Always on the camera. Okay, I see.
No, we've never seen each other in person.
Okay.
What do you call messing around? Define that.
Acting inappropriately, saying inappropriate stuff.
But you never saw no pussy, no breast.
She texts me. She texts me her breasts in that, but she never texts me her pussy. No.
Did you ask?
Now we finding out she dropped receipts and said that William Locke gave nudes and other pics to other people. I got personal correspondence that he did the shit, and also NT. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, which is a fucking crime. But let me continue.
Ask for it?
Did I ask for the pussy?
For a pussy pic or something, or video?
No.
So, okay. So I'm trying to wrap my mind around what would propel you to get $3,000 is a lot of fucking money, dog. You could have fucked like 300 Latino women in DR right now. So if you weren't attracted to her,
look at that. This is the problem with these niggas. You could have fucked 300 Latino. Nobody want no cheap ass, dirty ass pussy from no third world country. The fuck wrong with y'all niggas?
You weren't interested in pussy pics. What the fuck did you do that for?
Again, this is a separate issue. I wanted to help her out just because I'm that person. I've always been that person for a lot of years. I've helped homeless people. I've helped numerous people in my family, people who aren't in my family. That's just how I am.
Yeah, it seems like he's just a nice guy. Just got taken advantage of, man.
Pretty much.
And it seemed like, she.
By the way, for the Umar Johnson sector, the nigga y'all here talking right now is Big Game Armstrong. This nigga is a fan of Alan Logic, so y'all already know that nigga is a fan of Alan Logic and didn't know about Alan Logic being attracted to that Asian transsexual. When I told him that nigga heart was broken.
I don't know. Now, would you consider yourself happily married? Or at this time, would you have considered yourself happily married?
Let's just say we're married and we're working things out.
Oh, okay.
When I'm
yeah. Let's see where it is at.
I mean, every marriage is not a happy ever after marriage. I mean, but we're gonna go through the good and the bad. But I mean, I've done my dirt, and she has forgiven me for it, and we're moving forward. I've been clean up until this point for over 4 years.
I have another important question. Well, two important questions. How long have you been in this space?
With Auntie and them?
No, within the manosphere space or adjacent manosphere space.
I didn't know it was adjacent manosphere space. I've heard of it, but I would you
with her just from different panels. But yeah, she's not necessarily in this space often, but yeah, I think most people are familiar with her here, or
okay.
a good amount of people are.
Okay.
Are you sub to this channel, bro? Are you sub to Reg the Bad Guy?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you subscribed to Reg the Bad Guy?
No, I'm not.
Please do.
I mean, I heard of the name. I've heard of the name, but no, I'm not subbing.
Do so, and word to the wise. Don't hang around a nigga called Fatty. You're gonna send off some more money to some stupid chicks if you hang around goofy niggas like that, bro. What do you hope to achieve from? I don't know what you're doing. Are you suing her? What
some dumbass questions
with the legal actions.
Say that.
I know what y'all niggas seeing her, but good luck. I mean,
I mean, I saw what I saw was
I
what I
understand.
thought was a cool friend and everything, but it's that all that is out the window, man. All that
I
is out
feel
the
you.
window.
I feel you. Jesus.
Yeah.
She running
Anybody else got
knuckle,
any
man.
more?
Was it
Anybody got any
established?
more?
Maybe
Huh?
just one more from me. I was gonna say, was it established that she was borrowing the money from you and not you giving it to her as a gift?
Yeah, she was borrowing. She and I will fairly say that she paid $500 back. She paid $500 here, and I believe it was $300 here. But in overtime, she would still ask for money. Now, not counting the super chats, and yes, not counting the birthday gifts for her children.
How did you send the money? Cash App?
Yes.
So there's a record
So
for sure.
you know when you send money Cash App, right? You can send it with a note. Did you illustrate for a loan or something like that?
You know what? What I should have done, and this is right on the money. What you're saying. What I should have done is what I should have done with the other chick. Excuse me. What I should have done with the other. I should have put paper. I should have put, you know, papers out on Raw the same way I put papers out on the other chick. Meaning, I should have said, I paid you this certain amount of money, blah 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 blah. I expect it back this certain amount of time. If not, then it's a penalty. I should have did that. But
Is this something? I was gonna say, is this something that you do often, like just giving women who are not your wife money, just giving it to them, even like?
I just don't give women money. I give, super chat wise. I support. I'm a supporter as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, baby?
He give them to the homeless people. He help out a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just seemed like a generous guy.
So this particular panel, they kind of took his side. They ain't go too hard on him. They went way harder on NT, but they kind of gave Will like they gave him a pass.
Get that through your thick skulls, and y'all tiptoeing around this dude. What the hell wrong with you giving some woman all that goddamn money? You got a wife and kids?
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, Brian came in with similar energy, but it seemed like they wanted to get more. They wanted to make it more courts, so I ain't say too much more.
I mean, God.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to just go in on the brother. We don't even know the brother. It's not like NT. We weren't familiar with NT.
Speaking of people not knowing people, he giving money to random women online that he don't know. That's crazy. Like, and not having any type of formalized written agreement that this is something that they're going to pay back.
Okay, but one thing that was constant in it is that he said it was thirst trap and they was baiting them with
Mills channel a few months ago. So he is very versed in this space.
Yeah, and he went platinum elite.
He got generosity for.
Now I'm going to come in on this particular live stream, and I'm gonna give my spiel so you can hear me. Then I end up having a little kerfuffle with a nigga.
He got more generosity for strangers online than he does for his own family. That's what the biggest. That's what the biggest issue I saw there.
But he's saying he was having problems. All this started probably because he had problems in his marriage.
Well, them kids still there.
We don't know what his wife is doing. We're not gonna get into that, but we don't know what his wife is doing.
Well, them kids still there. Them kids still two big old up until 18 responsibilities. They didn't seem to lead a picture when he was going through issues with his wife.
No, the kids is constant. Yeah. Jeez.
So miss me with all that generosity when you got a whole family. Towards a cert, some skills and some resources. These brothers have invested
$1,000.
There you go.
What you saying? Wait a minute, you saying that the money came from him? But I don't know.
Well, I don't know if it
she was spending a lot of money.
No, I'm not. what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it necessarily came from him. It may have been her check. It may have been whatever, but she owes that nigga 800, and she's super chatting 1,000 and saying, "I'm not paying you the 800." Like what?
Big game. She be dropping a lot of money on a lot of channels. Of course, that's that nigga's money.
She stunning his. She playing in his face on a public platform. She owe him money. Come on, man. That's just.
You see, but the thing is, she's doing what she's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's the sucker.
See, no,
You
I
think
don't
what she's doing is teaching him a lesson on what
No,
what you need to do? Mm-hmm.
No, when women find a sucker, they're gonna take advantage of him. You know,
Yeah.
we can't curb their morals. It's up to us to be wise.
Nah, I mean, I feel you on that, but nah, we ain't letting these bitches off the hook. That's scummy.
No, I'm
Like,
not
and
saying
we
to
gotta
let them
start.
off
It's
the hook.
No,
scummy.
and
It's scummy.
you not saying
It is.
and you not saying it's not scummy. I get, but at the same time, it's always the onus on the dude. Like, nigga's supposed to be just the most big brain, smartest, most point in his life, going through something, and he going through something, and he had a vulnerable time in his life. The broad being nice to him, maybe his wife at home is being a little nagging, being mean, maybe being standoffish. That's what happened. She being nice. Like, I don't know how it's all nothing but robot super Negroes in the like. Nah, man.
Nah, I disagree.
Yeah,
that money brings in a different dynamic. Like that money is a transactional dynamic, ones and zeros.
Bro, it's not $80. It's $8,000, bro.
Well, no, it technically wasn't eight. So no, what it was if you combine super chats, which he wouldn't count necessarily as.
He need to be riding high right now.
If you're talking G Dizzle, I think you I see you off mute, but we can't hear you if you're talking.
D Darrell, dang, I forgot your email.
I'm about to come in a little bit. I'm getting the email situated now.
Don't come up here and scold me, D-Darrell. I already said sorry, bro.
This nigga big gang crazy.
I forgot your email. I probably got it in here. I'm sure, but I forgot it.
You know what I'm saying? He 50 years old, still getting kicked out the house. Like, you are who you are at a certain point. So your man's is over here giving random YouTube chicks money to the tune of, I heard 8,000, 12,000, and he got a whole family over here. Like, what are we even talking about here? Why are y'all trying to be? I mean, okay, I get it. Y'all trying to be cordial because I guess he's new on this panel. But nah, man, y'all supposed to flame this nigga up. You supposed to flame him up. like you too old to be getting these life.
So I'm on the panel at this point.
17-year-old son. This is some shit that I would tell my 17-year-old child who doesn't know any better. We're talking about a grown-ass man married with kids out here sacrificing his marriage over YouTube chicks.
Wow, shit, man.
Like what are we talking about here? where are all the lessons that were supposed to have been learned in the manosphere?
Well, we don't know if he necessarily in a manosphere though. He said he was from the Umar sector.
Yeah, John G Dizzle, he's a pro-black.
He wasn't teaching nothing.
No, time out. No,
that's some bullshit.
He was on Ramil's channel a few months.
Now the Umar Johnson sector is being looked at because of We on Lock.
Yeah, that's
so he is very versed in this space.
Yeah, and he with Platinum Elite. And he dealt with Platinum Elite for a second.
Yeah.
So he is familiar with the concepts and the messages. But yet, no matter what y'all say about how to be an alpha male, how to be red pill, niggas is gonna simp. They gonna simp. That's just what it is. You can't shake that out these niggas, especially at that age. This nigga graduated high school the same year as me. You can't shake that out of him. He was.
You think some of the lessons just passed them by? You think he just wasn't paying attention when stuff was happening in front of him? Like, what?
No,
why you think he missed this?
The lessons were always there. It's just this is who he has been probably since high school.
That brother just got a good heart, man. That's all.
Nah. I don't want to hear that good heart.
Hey man, that's my boy, man. What's up, Reg? What's up, Reg?
I would just say this. I'm saying this really quickly. Now, he the type that see a lion like hurt, and he go up to it, and he just got a bleeding heart. Now I end up eating him up. That's what he is. I was like, go ahead,
man.
Yeah,
man. I came to I've been a friend with him for.
Now this is me kind of giving a brief synopsis.
For some years, man. He been in the manosphere for long enough, man. He been in the manosphere at least 2 years, at least over 2 years. But he rocked with me in the Umar sector too. I'm up in that sector too. But the thing about it, man, the reason why I came up is because I'm a little, I've done videos on it, and I communicate with the parties that's involved in this situation. And I've even told him on my own channel, even talking to him offline, that he was wrong for what he did. Like this was his fault. How this got out, how he did everything he did, and I was straight up with him. But the thing about it is that, man, this is nothing new in this space. That's why I don't understand why niggas acting like they all surprised niggas don't simp in the manosphere, because niggas been simping on the manosphere for like 8-9 years.
Facts.
And I don't want to name drop, but we've had multiple examples. Got niggas traveling 8 hours to go see people.
Facts.
On Jessica X. Niggas, don't let me start naming. You got niggas that did all kinds of stuff. O'Shea, the only one nobody ever talked about that actually said anything negative about that admitted that he was tricked.
Facts. What's up, Wacky? Wacky, are you there? Hello?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, brother? I just wanted to stop before I went into things, but if you had any response, review of anything you've heard, or or if you watched it live, or
Man, bro, I've been out of the loop for a while, and then when I came back in the loop, I'm hearing all types of wild stuff, man. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. But
it's been a lot of tricking and simping going on that everybody perplexed about what they've been seeing.
And what I'm hearing, what you just played, this is new to me. So this is new to me. This guy has a whole family at home, but he's giving a female on YouTube a total of $12,000. I mean, that's $12,000 out of your family's belly, man. That's money you could have put on your kids' college tuition. Now, I mean, I don't know how old his kids is, assuming that his kids are not in the college age yet. That's $12,000 more dollars you could have put in your kids' college tuition. Like you could do something, way more productive with $12,000 than to give to some female on YouTube. Like what? Oh my goodness. Yeah. And I don't know this person. I'm not here to attack this person, but on that panel you just played, G Dizzle was absolutely correct, man. When it comes to shit like that, people in the man, if they have to put their foot up in people's what, but like you said, yeah. But like you said, and I've been saying the same thing too. Simps have always been in this space.
Facts. Big time simps.
I mean, why do you think they always concentrate a lot of these content creators, or stagnation creators that I call them, concentrate their content on mostly females? Because they're simping. This is what simps do when their dick is dry. They cry and complain. People don't understand that yet.
Right, exactly.
I've been saying this for years. The majority of niggas in this space are simps. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to throw Auntie underneath the bus. Okay. Auntie's my man. I rock with him. That's my man. But I'm just making that as a general statement. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. I'm done.
No, man, you cooking, man. I just wanted you to go ahead and get it out. I'm listening because like I said, man, I ain't want to name drop, even though later on but when you talking about shit niggas simping, man, it's a lot of niggas in this sector who talk that red pill shit, and then they simping their ass off behind the scenes.
Yeah. I've experienced people behind the scene that I thought was, cool and down to earth, and they done stabbed me in the back over a damn random female that I had no interest in. You know, behind closed doors. I just never came out and spoke about it. You know, so I'm like, okay, this is how these dudes are. They come online, say all these stuff about these females, but then try to diss you over a female that you never had any interest in anyway. Now that's some simping shit.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But again, a vast majority of these niggas are real life simps.
Yeah.
That's why they have all these negative fucking stories about women, because they couldn't get what they wanted as a simp.
Yeah, exactly.
Then they go on the red pill rage and they think they got this and that. And it's like, a simp is a simp, man. I don't give a damn how reformed or refined you may try to, put it. At the end of the day, you going out your way to give things to get at a person or a woman that don't really want you, no matter what.
Exactly.
And that's what simps don't understand. You cannot will your way into making a woman want to deal with you or not.
Exactly. And but speaking on the like I said, not to drop Auntie's name, but speaking on the Auntie situation with Homegirl, my biggest problem with that situation is the fact that they both should just handled their situations behind closed doors.
Facts.
And not bring out the dirt. That's on both of them. Like I said, I rock with Auntie and I rock with Sexy Red too. I like both of them. I respect both of them. But this is a situation where I believe both of them are in the wrong, because both of them should have just handled whatever situations behind closed doors and keep it behind closed doors. That's it. Don't come out there and start spilling out text messages, say, oh, he texts me this and that, she texts me this and that, this person. No. Whatever thing, speak it, handle it behind closed doors like adults and keep it behind closed doors. And when you come on YouTube, just make your content and that's it. Because the thing is, this is just like between Auntie and Sexy Red. Once again, I have nothing against them two. I rock with both of them. But this is just, you already know, D-Darrell. This is just like they both are just being very emotional. They're operating off of pure emotions right now.
Facts.
That's really what it is. Pure emotions. And let me tell you something. They both got feelings for each other. I don't care how much they say that they're not interested in each other. They both got some hardcore feelings for each other. They still do, because they wouldn't do this crazy shit if they didn't.
It's the truth though. Really looking at the shit, it's just that, man. Now they didn't drop, man. Today they have dropped so many receipts.
Oh my gosh.
They dropping whole conversations. Who said what? Who wanted to fuck? Who didn't want to? They dropping every goddamn thing.
Hold on, they still going at it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. You know
Today
what, man?
was a pivotal day, man.
Oh man, I'm so busy in my real life, man. Thank God that, because I don't want to watch that mess, And like I said, I respect both of them. I rock with both of them, but to be honest, I do not like what I'm seeing from both of them. I believe both of them are in the wrong. Nobody's right in this situation. They're both wrong. So that's all I have to say when it comes to that. Yeah. But,
right. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, brother. What you saying?
Oh no, I'm done. I'm done saying what I had to say.
Yeah, man. I feel you on this, man. I feel it. I feel you. But like I was saying, man, as a married man, the measurement stick is different. And when you invest that kind of money in a female or anybody, I mean, you took money out your house, man. You wasn't thinking. You made mistakes. But damn, to that magnitude, that was reckless.
Exactly. That's reckless to that magnitude. It's you taking money out of your household and investing on someone you don't know, a total stranger.
Exactly.
It's total not only is he disrespecting his wife when he's doing that, he's disrespecting his children also. Ultimately, man. Yeah. Like I said, I have nothing personal against the brother, but it's just the truth, man. But yeah.
Right. So, what's up, Mikey? What's up, Mikey?
No. I do agree with my man said. Feel me? I agree. You know, yes, sometimes these dudes, I don't know, but you know, it's the females too. No cap. You know, don't be coming out here, you know, leaking shit that is only between two people. Or you know what I mean? Sometimes the guys too be doing too much.
Right?
You know what I mean? They be trying to leak shit. You know, if they can't get what they want, you know what I mean? They want to leak shit for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know? But sometimes these dudes, they be doing too much.
Yeah, they do be doing too. They be airing out other women that was thinking about it. They taking people out the game. Seriously.
and getting trying to get them locked up. You know, just because, you know, I don't know. Some of these guys, I don't know, man. But that is true, man. So these dudes, majority dudes, they be sipping, man. Sipping real hard.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Sipping super hard, you know what I mean? Just because they can't, I don't know. So it's a lot of kitty cat out here that you don't have to pay. Get that shit just off rip. You know what I mean? You just gotta be smooth with it. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta pay super OD 12,000, 12 G's.
Man, it was that's crazy. I'm just
12
right,
G's? You need to tell me 12 G's and you ain't get no, man. I wonder. I always wonder.
But
oh God.
let me say, sorry to interrupt. I'll say this.
No, go ahead, man.
Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if he gave, you know, after he gave homegirl $12,000 and the homegirl gave it to him, you know, it's still stupid at the end of the day. It's still a stupid move on his part at the end of the day. He still put himself in a position to take money outside of his household, outside of his family's mouth. He took food out of his family's mouth and gave to some YouTube chick. So whether, you know, he got some play or not, it's still a dumb move by him. And it's still a very disrespectful move by him, how he disrespect his family like that. That's some stuff you don't do.
Yeah, that's for real. That's real shit.
No, that's real shit. That's real shit. I can't even do that. That's damn sure. I got bills. I got kids. You feel me? I ain't got no time to be giving a chick $1,200. The fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Before I give a chick $1,200, I go buy me a what you gonna call it? A scooter.
Right. It's crazy, man. It's all kind of angles you can take.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Especially if she ain't giving it up and I ain't getting nothing. You got me crazy. You got me crazy. The most I give a chick, maybe it's like $50, maybe $60. That's
crazy, man.
You know what I mean? But other than that, not no 1,200, 12,000. You got to be smoking something crazy. Just give that shit freely without getting no kitty cat, man.
And my thing is this, right? When it came to the video that D Darrell's playing, the fact that the rest of the panel, outside of G Dizzle and outside of G Dizzle and D Darrell, was making excuses for the man, saying he's a good guy. Nah, that's not a good guy. No, to disrespect your family like that, you're not a good guy. I mean, none of us are perfect, granted, but to make that as an excuse as to why this person would take thousands of dollars outside of his household and give it to some strange female, to say the reason behind that is because he's a good guy. No. The guy is a naive individual. I'm not saying he's an evil person, but he's a naive individual who got taken advantage of, right? But it was his fault because no one forced him to do it. He made the choice to do something that dumb. That doesn't make him a good guy. I disagree with that concept.
Okay. Hey, well said. I mean, I do agree. I know him personally. He just made some egregious ass decisions. I still don't understand why. He's not alone, but I'm looking at his. If he was a single man, I wouldn't even have this conversation. But he was a married man running this reckless, and that was my point. He was very reckless in the whole situation.
Yeah, I think that's the right word to use, reckless, because because I don't know this guy personally, so I can't say whether he's a good guy or evil person. But what I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but what I'm saying is that to utilize that as the reason why he made that bad decision is not a good reason at all. Leader, you hit it on the nail. Reckless. That was a reckless decision.
Right. What's up, Mahogany?
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, sweetie. I do not want to talk about William Locke, but I do have a question, and I've been asking this question for the men. Yes, the issue I think with a lot of men, in particular, if you guys could explain what exactly, what's the line far as a man being considered a simp? Because I just want to say this, and I'll let you guys answer. And looking outside of these situations, because I really didn't want to talk about these two situations, but they're like, what's too much? I heard somebody say $50. Well, I think it really depends for me on the person and what you guys are doing, and you know what I'm saying. Because I've lent friends more than $50, so I just, I don't really understand what the line is. I'm just wondering.
Oh, okay. Well,
you good? Okay.
Oh, go ahead, D-Dero. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Wack. Go ahead. You can respond. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bro. I'll go after you.
I'm gonna say this. It don't really matter how much. Well, what does matter is the person that you sending the money to is the kind of mindset that person has, whether they gonna fleece you or not. And she didn't have running any problems really trying to fleece this brother for all his money, for what he did. Whether it's $50, $100, $75. I mean, if you ain't got that money to give to somebody easily, whatever, I mean, that's you affecting the family. I mean, you can't, got a family with kids and everything. And
no, D, I was just saying in general, not these two situations.
Okay, so you saying how much do you think is simping?
Yeah, because I've been on panels, and not any of you, but I've heard, and I think that's the confusion with sometimes when we have the conversation on panels, that I've heard men say that they would not spend more than $20 on a woman. I've heard some men say that they wouldn't buy flowers for a woman. They would, it's a little bit crazy. So I just wanted some clarification. That's all.
To me, simping ain't about the amount. It's about whether or not the person that you're giving that money to, if they are grateful for it and they treat you accordingly. Because there's a lot of people who can give a bunch of money, but they'll never be respected or looked at in a certain way or romantically. Then you got those who may simply give a lot less, and that person is drawn to them. So that question came up, man, and I basically said it's really about what kind of relationship you got. And yeah, you did give the money, but I mean, if a woman want to deal with you, she gonna deal with you, whether you make that threshold or not. So I'm gonna say that the money was an instrument to get to kind of that he used in a sense to get with her, but I don't think if he gave more money, she was gonna act and change up to be in his favor. I think she was just gonna milk it forever it was, and then just let the chips fall where they may. That's just what I believe.
Man, for all that, he should have went to a strip club.
I really wasn't talking about them. I'm just saying, because I'm gonna just say this, then I'm gonna hop down. For me, I remember there was for me.
Hold on, I
I
got it.
know I'm gonna sound stuck up, but for me, I remember there was a time when I didn't have shit, when I was on the grind, working 2 and 3 jobs. So once I finally got something, and I had to learn this the hard way. Once I finally got, and I'm the type of person, I don't know, it's just the way I grew up. It's like when you come up, me and my brother talk about it all the time, because we remember when we was, I didn't come from the projects, but I remember hard times is what I'm saying. Now my brother drives trucks. He makes a very good living, him and his wife, and I have a career. So we're in two totally different places in our life. But what I'm saying is, money is not as detrimental as what it used to be. So I have spent money. I have loaned friends money. I have given people money. I think the biggest thing here is just to be clear with what you're doing with your money, and to like you said, it depends on the person. I've given people money to that amount, and it depends on what the situation is. If it's a person one thing that I learned from my peoples is, when you do loan money or give money, always realize that there's a chance that you might not get it back. So if you can't give it, don't give it. And I'm talking about just in general, but just make it clear. Make it clear. Is it a loan or is it a gift? And keep yourself, out of trouble. That's all I wanted to say. I'm cleaning up. I'm getting ready.
Mahogany, can I answer your initial question before you leave?
Yes. Thank you.
But with me, the way I define the term simping is when a man puts himself in a position to be humiliated in hopes to please a female, or when a man negotiates his integrity to try to please a woman. So it doesn't really matter, like D. Durrell said, it doesn't really matter how much money male spends on a female. It depends on, is he placing himself in a position to be humiliated or used by that female in hopes for him to get lucky with that female, if you understand what I mean, or if he is selling out his own integrity. Now, I know you say you don't want to mention the people in the video, but I have to use that as an example to exemplify my definition, like what the brother did, where he took money, thousands of dollars outside of his household to spend on some strange female. He placed himself in a position where he negotiated his own integrity in order to please some strange female on the internet that he does not even know, by disrespecting his own household, by taking thousands of dollars away from his household. That's a simping position. You through your own integrity, your own dignity, your own self-respect to the side, in hopes to try to get lucky from some female who probably don't even care about you. So, like I said, in the case of spending money, it doesn't even matter if a person spends, 50 cents or $1. If that 50 cents or $1 that you spent on a female, place yourself in a position for that female to walk all over you and make a fool out of you, you're simping. I hope
that is true, my
no, actually, can I say, okay. I wanted to say something back to what he just said. I do agree with that, but the thing of it is, Wacky, really, I feel like you can, when you're doing stuff like that, there's always a chance you could be vulnerable. There's always a chance that, you see what I'm saying, that you could be taken advantage of.
No,
Right?
you could, but you just gotta peep the game. You feel what I mean? I'm the type that always like peeping game. You know what I mean? I might sim here and there, but I'm the type of person, I'm gonna peep the game. If you're trying to play me, then I'm gonna call it out.
Okay. Well,
You know what I mean?
I actually did. I like the answers, but I'm gonna listen. And D, you know why I don't want to talk about this.
Right.
I'm close to both of those people. So,
Right.
all right.
I know.
Yeah. All righty. Bye bye.
All righty. Appreciate you for coming up.
I appreciate y'all. Bye bye.
All right. Good morning. Have a good morning.
Yeah, my thing is, to me, the amount of money to me, man. They got simps who, you know, they'll simp as much as they can afford to simp. So I understand people wanting to put a period of time attached to it, but you know, simping is a 24-hour affair. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you can do that anytime, like anywhere. You can put on music and whatever to get the mood right and all this other stuff, but there's no, you know, definite thing. So I think from talking to him, he may have gave between 50, 60, sometimes 70 to $100 on a monthly basis, but that's just me guesstimating on that. But even if he had, you know, a certain amount of money, I mean, you still susceptible to simping. What say you, Mike?
Say it again. Repeat that again. I didn't hear you. Repeat that.
I was saying that it don't really matter how much money you got; it's how you use that money, and
That is
simping is a
true.
part of it.
That is true. That is true. But sometimes you got to peep the game. How females trying to finesse you. You feel me? Like it was a couple of times shorties was trying to finesse me. I'm like, yo, man, I don't have to be here. So either we could keep it pushing, or you're gonna give me what I want. You feel me? You know what I
I
mean?
feel you.
Cause truthfully, I don't have to be here. You could catch a rich nigga. He's doing better than me. So you know what I mean? What you gonna do? You know what I mean? And just like I tell Shorty, like, yo, I could find a way better female that's doing good. And you know what I mean? And be with her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have to be here, you know, chilling, buying shit for you and all this shit. I don't have to be here. Fuck out of here. Feel me? I could dip and leave your ass right here. Keep pushing.
Oh, go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah. You feel me? I don't have to be buying this and that and the third. It ain't nothing to me.
You know, to respond to what Mahogany stated, I know she left, but she made a good point. It is true that you know, when it comes to what I stated or the example that I gave, anyone is susceptible to being taken advantage of, which is true. That's a true point.
Right.
But when it comes to a simp, because I said someone who's willing to place themselves in a position to be taken advantage of, you know, to please a female. So basically what I'm saying is that if a person is taken advantage of, but this person helped another individual out of a good heart or out of good intent, I don't think that person's a simp. But if a person is trying to, you know, if a male is trying to get his way into a female, you know, in the bedroom or trying to, you know, whatever, trying to have relations with the female,
right?
And he realized that the female is taking advantage of him, but he still continues to do the things that he do, giving her money, giving her resources, knowing that he's being taken advantage of. That's a simp. But if a person realizes and wakes up that, okay, this female is trying to play me, and say, you know what, I'm going to stop dealing with this female, that person's not a simp. He woke up and decided to take action and decide to end whatever situation he had with that female, understand that the female was playing games. That's a guy who woke up and wised up. I don't consider that person to be a simp. I consider a simp to be a person who know he's being taken advantage of, but really don't care because he still think he's going to get some of that punane, you know. But somebody said, I pray women stay away from whomever that is just speaking. Okay, go ahead. That's cool, but I'm done.
All right. So circle back to me. And anybody else want to say anything before I come back to me? Okay, well, I'm gonna proceed. So, man, everybody pocket watch this shit. Well, a lot of people pocket watch it. Went from, you know, 5,000, 6, 8, and to me, the amount of money is only indicative of the man as far as what kind of mindset you had to be in to go through this to where you had somebody, you know, you basically, you know, doing what you was doing, whatever. But I mean, I'm about preventing and stopping Negroes from making these mistakes. What can be done to prevent more type of shit like this? Y'all can go. Anybody can go.
Man, the thing is that people have free will. People have the freedom of will to do what they want, whether it comes to making a good decision or a bad decision. The only thing we can do is just spread wisdom, and it's up to every individual to accept the wisdom that we're spreading. That's all we can do.
That, and you gotta let them learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Feel me? I learned all ways. I learned the hard way, the easy way, the in between ways. You know what I mean? But I woke up. I was like, yo, these chicks ain't gonna try to play me. Freak that. If I ain't getting no kitty cat, girl, you could keep pushing, man. You feel me?
Right, I feel you.
I ain't trying to be here spending, and I ain't getting nothing. Get the fuck out of here. You got me twisted. You know what I mean? For all that, go find yourself a rich daddy.
Shit, that's far and few between, but go ahead.
You feel me? For all that, you know what I mean? If you want a nigga to be spending and all this extra shit, go find yourself a rich daddy and see how far you gonna get. Feel me? He's gonna want something in return. You know what I mean? Or for all that, I might as well throw this $1,000 in the club. I know I'm gonna definitely get something back. Feel me? You throw $1,200 in a strip club, you're gonna get something in return. Guaranteed. Feel me? Couple of drinks here and there. And yo, man, we out of here. After work, whatever you gotta do, we out of here. Feel me? You and your friend. Feel me?
But you know what though? Let me tell you this much, right? As far as the topic is concerned. Now, don't be surprised if more people come out with receipts, come out with receipts on other people. Because this might be, I don't know, I'm not saying it will happen, but this might be a trend now where you have more and more, females coming out, putting out more receipts on other males on here, Damn. But that's crazy though. But okay.
That's because they're being messy, man. They're being straight up messy.
Yeah,
they being messy, and they caught red-handed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got caught red-handed now. Oh, now I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leak all the messages and all that shit. That's because you got caught red-handed. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? And you're not getting what you want. So now, you got caught. Once you get caught, people do anything. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna leak this, I'm gonna leak that, and all this. And man, shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Go get a life or something. I don't know.
All right, I feel you.
And then this is what I don't understand. You giving all this bread to females, not knowing you got some nigga behind them piping them. I never gotten that. Yo, on God, that's a comment. I'm like, yo, bitch, we gonna chill. You know what I mean? I'm not here to be giving you bread, and you got some other nigga laying up with you. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. You got Mr. Booba the Fool.
Right.
You feel me? That shit ain't working. No. If you need the bread, I'm gonna meet up with you and we're gonna chill. Feel me? I'm not gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying, man. Niggas be doing too much, man.
D Darrell, Mahogany's in the private chat. I think she's in the background. waiting to come
I,
in.
I didn't realize. Let me.
You feel me? You give it 1,200 to a chick, you ain't get no kitty cat with the other nigga in the back pipe on her, laughing at your dumb ass.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Wacky. Ooh, child, I don't know if Mike's gonna like me. I came back because I heard him say, you know, if he's not getting anything from a woman, you know, he's not gonna spend bread. And see, that's a part of the problem. That to me, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, you say you're not a simp, but that's a part of the problem. What happened to the days when men used to go out with women? Yeah, you might have the intentions of sex eventually, but I think a part of the problem is a lot of men is leading with their penis. So is that what it is?
It's the
You're
same
just
way
going
women,
out with these women with
right?
the expectation of laying them down?
But it's the
If
same
you're
way
leading
with
with that,
women.
then you get what you
Look,
get.
okay, but it's the same way with women. They use their kitty cat for leverage. Oh, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. But you know, you
Ooh,
gotta
child.
do this. You gotta do this, and you gotta do this and that for me.
Sound like you dealing
Okay.
with hoes, honey. I don't know what kind of women. I don't lead with my vagina. I have never led. I'm
What it
44 years
is,
old. I've never led with my
no,
vagina. Any
what
man
it
off with
is,
my
I'm
vagina.
not,
And see,
I'm
that's
not
the
moving the
problem. I
feet.
had to get up here and say something because see, there's a different, just like there's a different type of woman, there's a different type of man. And so you got different types of men up here. And I get what you're saying. A lot of what you're saying is true. You shouldn't have to. You absolutely shouldn't have to break the, because that's not what it's supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be about money. Because when it starts being about money and sex, then you're just doing a transaction. You're no different than just a pimp and a hoe. But I mean, if that's what you want, if you want to be on that low vibrational level, fine. But if you really want a relationship, you shouldn't be leading with sex, and you shouldn't be leading with how much money you could get from somebody.
What I
That's a
said.
part of the problem. You say you're not a simp, but you're up here sounding a little bit simpish.
Nah,
I'm
you gotta keep it
sorry.
real. I'm the type of person. I'm gonna keep it real with a female. Look, what are we doing? Are we chilling? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? We both came here to get what we want. You feel me?
Ooh, child, you
Am I
can't
right
talk
or
to me
wrong?
like
Hey, Mahogany.
I just never in my life. I'm just not
Mahogany,
used
look,
to men talking to me that type of way. What
I'm
you
gonna say
say?
this. You gotta understand. This our generation wasn't like that. This generation's a little bit more straightforward about not wasting their time, and
Yeah, like
Well, can I say I want to? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, D.
I'm just saying, like this generation, the way they communicate, they're a little bit more casual about letting it be known what they want, throwing it out there, and you either can say yay or nay, and let me know how I move.
And that's why this generation is so miserable, unhappy, and unmarried, and going to hell in a handbasket, honey. Wondering
what I
why
mean
they're
is,
so
look,
single and
I'm gonna explain to you
having
what
the
it
issues
is.
that they're
Look,
having.
Look, what
Maybe
it
we need to
is,
take it back.
Look, I'm gonna keep it 100. We both came here what we want. Do we want a relationship or do we want to just mess around? You feel me?
Well,
I can keep it pushing.
listen, when you're first meeting somebody, no, it's not. No, we both came here for what we want. Can I use an example? Yeah, let's use an example. I'm gonna use. I don't know this Mike dude. I'm gonna use Wacky because he's. No offense, he seemed like he got some sense.
Oh my god!
Wacky, I want to use Wacky.
So you need to tell me I'm gonna
Go ahead.
spend my bread.
Because you sound a little foolish. Me and Wacky are in the club, honey. Me and Wacky in the club. Wacky, I'm assuming Wacky is gonna approach me because I'm an old-fashioned lady. So Wacky approaches me, and if I'm available, we'll say we're both available.
I'm 41.
Approach me, Wacky.
Hi, hello, how you doing? What is your name?
Hey,
name's Wacky.
I'm doing good. My name's Mahogany.
Okay, nice to meet you. I see you here, sitting down by yourself. Figured to give you some company. How's everything? How are you enjoying the club?
It's all right. This is my first time here. What about you?
Oh yeah, this is my first time here. Yeah. I moved here from New York City, so I'm new to this city.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, okay. What about you? Where you from?
Oh, I'm right here, born and bred, honey, right here. Why don't you have a seat?
Okay, no problem. Thank you for the seat. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. My wife's calling me. I'll be right back. Okay.
But you notice the point is that was good. That was good. The point is he didn't come to me like Mike, and Mike would have been up in my face like, so what's up, girl? You know,
I
we
ain't
both
gonna
here.
hold you.
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't see the
You're moving
picture.
too fast, Mikey.
Okay. Me personally, I didn't see the picture. Like you was kind of beautiful. No cap. So I don't know how I'm approaching.
Well, I'm just chopping you guys up a little bit. Let me go and get some rest before I get myself in trouble.
That was a good one. You like that, right?
I'm gonna say this because this came up about because this is, and I'm hearing this all across the space. What constitutes tricking or simping? Like, when does it? And to me, it's like this. You know, they talk a lot about transactional relationships, and when a lot of these guys talk about transactional things, they talk about, look, well, if I'm with you and if I do this and do that, I want you to be submissive. I want you to be this and that in exchange for my resources. This and everything is transactional. And the reality is that if you're dating and wanting to get with somebody, or regardless of the sex is there or not, in real life, those conversations don't sound like that. And that's my issue. And so when it comes to the simping situation, a brother came up here a couple of days ago, was talking about like, how much money do you think you give, and where it's simping. To me, it's not about how much money you give, is whether or not the woman is interested. Because I'm gonna be honest, Mahogany, and I know I saw that live stream you went off. You was like, you know, if this shit keep going on, then these men ain't gonna want to support the women in the space. You said something to that effect.
Yeah,
Or
that's true.
They may, and I've heard other women say the same thing. If we, because my position is this, with the parties that's been involved, with the guys that they've kind of ridiculed, they gave substantial amounts of money. And so what guy would want to be in that position? I think there's a lot of guys that may be thinking twice about supporting female content creators in the tunes of them giving them hundreds of thousands of dollars over time, if in turn there may be some ridiculing you for doing so. And they're going to say, well, what'd you get out of it? What was this? Was it that? So to me, my position is, if you giving this money expecting something in return, and this woman has expressed that she's not interested in that, but you constantly giving and giving in order to change her mind or to reverse the situation, that's simply because she already stated she was not interested in that. And you decide to give regardless, thinking that you're going to eventually sway her. It's about the interest from the other side. If the interest is not there, then you can give as much as you want. And for a lot of women, once they put you in a category of you're not a person I want to lay down with, that you friend zone, but you still giving money.
Yeah.
And that it reiterates what we just said. It's about, if you're going to donate to somebody, donate because you like the content. Lead with the right reasoning, not with your lower parts. That proves the whole point of what you've been saying here tonight. Yeah. And then don't donate because you have an expectation of something. And I'm not saying that about anybody. I'm just saying in general. Listen, I've donated over the years. I calculated several $1,000s to several different content creators. Back in the day, one of my favorite content creators back in the day was O'Shea, and I used to drop every rumble.
I donated a lot.
Every rumble. Yeah. So but I just did it because I found him entertaining, and I liked the content. So don't lead with your lower parts. That'll get you in trouble every time.
Now you got some women that do simp.
Yeah, they are women that simp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
keep on giving, and not getting nothing in return. They're looking like just crazy.
Right. Well, you got people. Oh gosh, I could preach. I could really go in and preach. I
Go ahead.
wish.
Just speak
Well,
your piece.
I really have to. You know, I'm getting older, D. I have to write stuff down so I can remember everything that I want to say.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's just be upfront. And when women do that, I think it's coming from a completely different. When women do it, I feel like it's low self-esteem. I'm gonna be honest, because it's a little different for us, because most women, I don't care what you look like, it doesn't really matter. We have the opportunity for sex at any given moment. I'm just gonna be honest. I could walk out. I have walked out of the house looking my absolute worst with a damn near potato sack, wearing a potato sack and a baseball cap on my head, and I will, sure enough, get somebody to talk to me at the gas pump, or get somebody to talk to me. Well, it just is what it is. So for us to do it, it's something else going on, because we really don't have to do that. It's just, I'm gonna be honest, sex is just too easy for y'all. I'm not sure what y'all got going on, but like I said, if you have an interest, try to get to know the person first. Try to get to know that woman first, and I know it's hard, because I know that men like sex. Look, listen, I know the nature of a man. I've been with a man for a long time, so I understand it.
Yeah,
but you can't let that take control.
Yeah, you can't be reckless with it. And the thing about it, with particularly one person, that was married, he was operating reckless with the situation. And that's the difference. You can't be reckless and doing stuff knowing you got something to lose, or potentially lose it in this shit. And so that's the position, because of some of the shots that were fired and some of the things that were exposed. Things that were exposed was worthy of him getting, divorced or something,
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. That's and the fact of the matter is that it happened, and everybody's seen it. Everybody know it. I mean, people were reading texts, even though, there's reading more text messages, man. It's like, this is a whole text message marathon right now. I'm just saying, everybody just shit. They saying, fuck it. We just going to put the text messages on the screen for everybody to see. We're going to read the shit verbatim,
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna hop down. But this is an awesome conversation. I just want you men to have the conversation, because I'm always butting in. But I had to mess with Michael a little bit. But the thing about the text messages and stuff, I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking, but I'm not really looking. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of over it, because in between text messages, there's phone calls and stuff that we don't see, that we don't hear. And to be honest, I don't want to know. It's too much for me. It's too much for me. So I just can't wait for it to pass. But I'll be listening in. D, you gentlemen have a good morning.
Okay.
All right.
Appreciate you coming in.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my thing is this one may not go away, man. Everybody waiting for, but they got so many layers, and the shots that were fired later today, man, like, shit, it was heavy shit. It was heavy, and I mean, and everybody talking about who did what and why and what was the situation, but on both ends of
everybody's trying to be not everybody.
I don't know. Like, have you been watching? I know, Wack. You say Wack. You kind of catching up.
Yeah, I'm catching up. Yeah,
but I'm looking at Reg the bad guy, man, and the stuff that was on there today, yesterday, day before. Man, this is everybody talking about this shit.
You know what this shit remind me of? The Diddy, P Diddy and stuff.
Oh,
a little bit.
Nah, this ain't as extreme as P Diddy, because P Diddy is being accused of sexual abuse. There's no sexual abuse going on in these typical what's going on with We On Lock and the other brother. But okay, my thing is this, is that when it comes to people in these types of positions, the last place they should go to is Rest the Bad Guys channel, because all Rest the Bad Guys going to do is put a big magnifying glass on the issue on those issues and try to capitalize off of it. That is it.
Right. And I told him, which what I showed, I told him, brother, listen to me. Do not go on any more panels. Don't retell the story. Let this shit die out until you revamp your channel and reboot your channel up. And he didn't listen.
Oh boy.
He went up there, wanted to tell his story, and everybody sat there listening and taking notes and deciphering. And then it's surprising they had niggas that were actually taking, I expect people taking side, but they were feeling sorry for him. Then they had these other ones like, nah, he was wrong, he was out of pocket, blah, 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 And that's the risk you take when you do this. You take this risk. Like you basically divulging information that nobody should know about you. Now everybody fucking know. And he got to take responsibility for that.
Yeah.
I mean, and like I said, man, with the simping and tricking, man, they've been doing that since the beginning. Like, I told him I made examples. Yeah, guys traveling to go see women. It got curbed. You had Negroes lying about who they was with, and they with women that represent the very type of women that they tell you not to deal with. I mean, let's just be honest, that shit happened. I mean, niggas was simping for Jessica X. She was up in there just running pockets. And ain't never seen shit, and you ain't get nothing in return but just a fake avatar and a voice. So let's
she's not attractive. Yeah, I've seen Jessica X before. You know what I mean? Just
So, this may be off topic, but someone stated that she was pregnant. Is that true?
Who pregnant?
Jessica X. Someone stated that. I don't know if it's true.
Really?
I'm just asking, is that true?
Oh, I have no idea. That's news to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying these are facts. I'm saying that's what I heard from someone else. I don't know.
What I can say is that she showed some pictures. I saw some pictures of something on it, and it looked like she gained some weight. The pictures that she showed looked like she I saw that like a week or two ago. And the pictures, the latest pictures that she posted of herself looked like she gained some weight a little bit, but not pregnant, like But you never know, man. She across the pond. She in England, so she in London, so we don't know what the hell going on with her. But did she say that, or somebody just assumed she was?
I think someone assumed she was, or someone made the allegation. That's what I will say. Someone made the allegation. So, I'm not trying to start no rumors, or someone stated that. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Damn, I don't know about all that. That's a heavy claim to be making. Unless she made some innuendos, like some shit like I don't drink anymore or something, or I stopped this, or I got to, made some doctor visits or something, or you heard a baby crying. I mean, it got to be something like that to make me give that any credence. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. I mean, they simped on her real hard, man. It's just a fact.
I remember, me. I'm cool with Jessica X. I ain't got nothing against her, so I don't want to make it seem as if I'm spreading rumors. I'm just saying I heard this from I was watching a panel and I heard this from someone else. Someone else stated that. So that's why I'm asking. But I remember I was watching an Obsidian panel, right? And it's from time to time Obsidian will go in on Pookies and Ray Rays and stuff like that, right? And then I think Jessica X was in the chat, and you had these dudes asking Jessica X, "Do you like Pookie, Jessica? Do you like Pookies?"
Man.
And then she responded. She said, "No, I don't like Pookies." And then, these guys, their response, it seemed like they was very happy, very excited, and I was just laughing, reading the comments, man.
Yeah, living life to the fullest. She's actually English. She's British too. Yeah, Jessica X actually lives in I think, is it East London or South London?
I have no idea. I know it's
I
in
think
London,
it's
but
South.
I have no
I want to say East London is the area she live in. That she stated. I want to say the eastern part of London. This has been well documented for the last 4 years. 4 or 5 years she's been here. So yeah. So yeah, she is British and well-known figure in the space. Well-known figure. I mean, to be honest with you, and this is another thing, man. Back in the day, the early part of the manosphere, a lot of niggas used to simp for Cynthia G. Believe it or not. Yeah, matter of fact, I remember content creators was like, we'll see you coming in our chat and not donate, but then y'all niggas will go over there by Cynthia G and go donate and simp for her ass. That used to be a common thing, some of the content creators used to say, to their viewers and shit. So, I mean, when the women came in, the whole thing is this, man. The women came into the manosphere. It changed the whole dynamic. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of those women that came in actually supported a lot of the content creators, monetary wise. So they just wasn't supporting, but they actually was donating. And so that changed the money game, man. And so it is what it is.
Yeah. Speaking of Jessica X, she was donating. She was donating to a lot of the guys.
Oh yeah, she donated. She donated, man. She donated real good, And man, they were other women. Man, I noticed like I seen like Concrete Roll. Like I know Sister George donated, especially when she first came in. Yeah. There's a lot of women that donated, man. Like they give.
Yeah. Like Toya, she's another one. She cool as hell. You know Toya, right?
Man, so my thing is that, man, when you find out the women presence really was made because they supported financially. So you can't ask. I'm sorry though, man. If these women are financially supporting you, you're not gonna walk away from that. I don't give a damn how red pill you claim you are. You ain't getting. You ain't running away from the money. And that's just the facts. It's a business. YouTube is a business. That's bad business. So I mean, shots were fired today, man. They, on all ends. I mean, we saw Sexy Red went over there by bomb, and they had their little kerfuffle, and seen her somewhere else and shit. She went back to her thing, man. They to me, let me ask you this, Wacky. And I know you catching up on stuff, but if you was in the position of the guy they claimed that was simping because you gave all this money, right? How would you navigate that? How would you, if you've been seen as a simp because people found out that you donated to a woman in the past, how would you handle being ridiculed for weeks dealing with that shit?
I just wouldn't waste my time responding back. I just wouldn't waste my time responding back and just keep making my content, because eventually it's going to die out and people are going to pay attention to the next soap opera drama in the manosphere. That's the only thing I'd be able to do, because one thing is that when it comes to a lot of the viewing audience in this particular space, is that they're only as faithful as much as they're entertained.
Right.
So once again, I'm going to say this: when it comes to the majority of the viewing audience in this space, most of them are only as faithful as much as they're entertained. So one day they'll be like, "Oh, the hell with D Darrell. D Darrell's a simp." Next thing you know, D Darrell makes a video that they love the hell out of, that's viral. Next thing you know, oh, D Darrell's the man. Oh, I mess with D Darrell. D Darrell's the man. Yeah. So it's,
like they did Kevin Samuel. That's basically what happened with Kevin Samuel.
Yeah. Because once he went viral, right, oh, now he's the man. But before they was calling all sorts of, rainbow and stuff like that. I'm not going to say the term out of respect for your panel,
Right. What's up, Bunny?
What up, Bayou?
Hey, okay, so quick question, and be honest. Do I sound muffled?
Now you good.
You good. You good.
Is it better than what you've been hearing me?
Yeah,
So,
it's good. You sound good.
Yeah, you're clear to me.
okay. All right. Well, I don't want to just come up here and say that I was going to, because I'm trying to test out my new headset. I got another one on. Ain't nobody else running up on me and drowning me out. But anyways,
You pretty loud, so you good.
okay. Okay, so what did I miss? Because I had to go to sleep.
Shit, you missed a lot.
Well, I seen on Regis. I seen you cutting up on Regis. Well, hold on. Sorry. Shout out to the panel and out to everybody that's in the chat. Good morning. And it's nice to be on a panel with you, Wacky. It's been a while.
Yeah, most definitely. Same here.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
So it's been a while. So I seen you got to roasting on Regis, and then I seen over there by Raw, they were exposing receipts.
Yes.
Oh damn! What happened?
Yeah, she basically exposed verbatim the intimate conversations because We Unlocked went on Red saying that he wasn't attracted to her and he didn't really want to fuck with her like that and all this other stuff. So she went live to debunk all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying shit about I want to get with you, I want to do this and do that, I want to fuck, show me that ass, and that was the conversation. And the fact that she found out, and this is what she exposed, and I'm not really with because I actually got to talk to him about this because this nigga did lie. He actually lied to me about something, but she found out that this nigga did expose some pictures to somebody else that she had. Yeah, some revealing pictures. And when I asked him about it, he said he didn't do that. But she exposed that he did.
So my thing is that, and when he was hating on the manosphere and doing all that, the videos back to back, was he doing that to get close to the women?
Fuck yeah.
Was it like panel
Yes.
dirty macking? Like that's weird, And
Now I'm gonna say this by you. I really think that he believed the stuff that he was saying. So I'm not gonna sit there and say he did it strictly for that. But I mean, you saw his content, you saw the women over there and shit. I'm not gonna sit here and say he wasn't trying to take care of some benefits of trying to get some benefits for the content he was doing. He did it to shoot his shot, because there's too many women that have been involved. So that was part of it.
And then why is he still hopping from panel to panel whenever she done already threatened to call his wife?
Yes, that's another reason why. That's the reason why I went up there because I just had a talk with, and I talked to you about this offline. I had a talk with him, and I told his ass, I say, look, do not get back on a panel. Don't mention Robbie's name. When it's time, when you're ready to do your live streams again and go live, just talk from your own platform. It ain't take him but 2 days. This nigga right back on the platform talking shit again. And I told him not to, but he a grown ass man, and you can give somebody advice, but they ain't willing to follow. That's just what it is. I can't make him do it, but I told him not to do it.
Yep.
And so when he went and I told him not to retell the fucking story, and he did that too. He went on Reg and just retold everything. When they met, what the conversation was like, how they went from talking about whatever, and then they started flirting, Then the flirting turned to this and turned to that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and so and he also knew because I told him this that if he continued, she was going to expose the shit and try to let his wife know. And he was like, "Fuck it." So what am I supposed to say at that point?
Wow.
I can only warn you so many times, but if you go, she say this and I want to go back and forth with it. And if she tell your wife, then I mean, that's on you.
Yeah, and once again, to make this point again, the fact that he went on Rest the Bad Guys live stream to say that, to make to make those statements when Rest the Bad Guys' agenda is to exploit people. It's like, come on, man. He just make himself look even worse. Yeah, but Darrell, like you said, the most you can do is speak to a person. It's up to that person to decide whether they'll listen to you or not, man. You gave him some sound advice, but he decided not to take it, and he might pay dearly, man. You never know. I'm not wishing that on him, but this may further ruin his marriage. He did say that
it can.
Yeah, it can. I mean, he did admit that his marriage,
on the rock.
Yeah, verbatim, but just to paraphrase what he said, that it is sort of like struggling right now. So for this to come out, this might just put a whole monkey wrench in his marriage and can and might cause a divorce. That's not a good thing, man.
No, it's not. It's not. And by you, I get it. You saw it, but I know you was shaking your head, but he was warned not to do the shit. And I'm just gonna be honest.
Can you hear me? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He just needs to go ahead and get ahead of the shit at this point, as much as he can, with his wife, because when I clicked on this, this very dysfunctional app, I seen on her channel that Camilla, this is Shirley, and I'm just, I'm not the sharpest knife in the book or in the drawer, but I'm assuming that first name is his wife's name.
Right.
So you can't whine and complain. You can't whine and complain about, she gonna call my wife. She gonna call my wife. And then you hopping your ass up on pianos trying to be seen.
Yeah.
And my thing, sorry.
No, go ahead. You good.
And my thing is, you guys can hit me up on IG. I need $10,000 for Sono Bello. I am a former super obese fat woman to now, a lot smaller, BBWBL. But I definitely need some nips and tucks. Since y'all giving out that type of money, can you please help me? I'm serious.
Shit, that's the thing now. Everybody looking around now. Now this people pocket watching now. See a nigga giving to a female content creator. They wondering what the fuck going on in the back. That's the conversation now. And Bonnie, you know, got the sisterhood looking funny too. They like, well, shit, y'all fucking up our money with this shit.
I said that on Sunday. Yeah. I said that Sunday a couple of times. But the thing is that these are women that's not really used to getting it because they wouldn't do that. Do you know that even with my initial weight loss, like the boxing, I was going to a personal trainer for about 2 months. I didn't pay for any of that. Part of my trucking school, I want to say about a third of my trucking school, I didn't pay for that. Like, but never come on here and just drag. I would never do no shit like that. Those are people that were trying to see me do better. They really cared. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it doesn't matter how much we argue. I just would never do no shit like that. A person who's used to getting stuff ain't like that, fam. They wouldn't. How you gonna shame somebody for helping you? How you gonna shame somebody for liking you? I don't understand that. And then you niggas, what y'all need to do, y'all need to There's one individual who's denying being in a relationship with Raw, and then there's an individual who said that he didn't find her attractive. That's very hurtful to women. And for a woman like that has vindictive tendencies, that's like the worst thing that you can do is deny the fact that you liked her. I'm just saying. Y'all like that girl.
Hey, look, the devil was in the text. The proof was in the pudding as far as the text messages. All I can say, because you forced her hand. To me, these niggas didn't know how to shut up. They kept talking, which I wouldn't have said shit. And she exposed the shit. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
Maybe she did it because she didn't get what she wanted it.
Shit, she got a lot. 10,000s of dollars from. I mean, I'm not gonna speak on both people, but she got a lot. I ain't pocket watching, but I mean, I don't know, Bayou. What else can you? What else was she trying to get? Shit, she got stuff, and it's documented.
It's crazy, man. That is crazy.
I mean, it is what it is, because I'm my position is now. What if this was the other way around? What if this shit was a female giving money like this, and she calling a nigga talking about when we gonna fuck? I'm going, I wonder how the women would have responded to that shit. Is the ridicule gonna be, oh, I'll pay for you to come do some Cynthia G type shit? You go fly to go get the dick. What would have been the response then to a female who was doing that shit?
It'd be a whole different story.
She'll be considered the victim who was manipulated. Yeah. Oh, she's been manipulated by this very bad Dusty.
That is true. They'll say some shit like that.
I mean, and there are women in here who's simping on some of these guys. Let's not act like it ain't that ain't a reality, because I know for a fact they got women who support men in sectors, in different sectors, big time.
What do you mean women simping on men? Like, do you mean like giving big money like that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, they got women giving money. Oh yes, it happens.
My mother would slap me. Like for real.
There's women who giving money to men.
That is true.
Now, I'm not saying in the tune of what these niggas was doing, but they giving.
Yeah, like keep on giving money to that man. That man got some good Johns. Oh yeah.
That's but the thing is that once again, the lesson that we should all learn from this is that keep your mouth shut. Don't bring whichever personal issues you have with someone on the internet. Keep your mouth shut, because when it comes to these types of situations, all it does is make both sides look foolish, especially when it comes to the case with the other two individuals, not We On Lock and Ron B, but the other two individuals, and it's no disrespect to them. No disrespect to them, because I rock with both of them. But I can't lie. When I'm finding out what's going on with both of them, they both look foolish. Unfortunately, it's an unfortunate situation. People need to be more mature than this and be able to handle whichever disagreements they have behind closed doors and keep it behind closed doors.
Right.
That is true.
If me and Bayou Bunny, hypothetically speaking, if we were speaking behind closed doors, and we had whatever, and then we end up having a falling out behind closed doors, right? I'm going to keep it behind closed doors. You know, I got Bayou Bunny's number. I'm going to call Bayou Bunny. We're going to talk these things out, and if the only resolution is for us to stop speaking, I'll just agree to that, and I'll go back on YouTube making my content, and I won't even speak about what happened behind closed doors with Bayou Bunny. We have to have that level of a discretion. You know, part of being grown is knowing when to be discreet. And I'm seeing that day in and day out that a lot of people in this space do not understand the importance of discretion. Having discretion will save you a whole lot of drama.
Now, in this situation,
You're right.
We on Lock was the one that actually broke the discretion because he got triggered over her donating $1,000 to Fatty, and that's where shit just kind of let loose.
Because
if he would have never did that, we wouldn't be in this situation.
I guess he felt that was $1,000 of his money that she was donating to Fatty, huh?
Yeah. Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all niggas laughing.
Who wouldn't get mad though, honestly? And he doesn't like Fatty. Like, who wouldn't get mad at that? That's the way I look at it. But at the end of the day, once you loan, when you loan someone some money, you have to be prepared not to get it back. That's just how that goes. And Wacky, I agree with you as far as having discretion. Like, there's a couple individuals I really could just go in on. Like, I could be on the end of Kill Bill, the first one when she just chopped the head clean off. I really could do that. But I don't want to. That's not my. I don't want to do that. I learned my lesson from the first time around. I really wish that incident wouldn't have happened. I really do. Like, I really do. Like,
Right.
from the beginning, the
Right.
very first one.
We all live and learn.
So, I'm sorry. What
We
you
all
got?
live and learn. You know, we're not perfect. We all live and learn. You know.
Like, I mean, that was to me that's what actually kicked everything off. And I mean, it just went from one situation to another, jumping on panels, live streams. I tried to tell people to not get on panels. These niggas kept wanting to get on panels. They kept wanting to tell more of the story. They want to let everybody know. And now everybody doing content on the shit. So I mean, I don't know what they expect. This YouTube shit. This is what happens.
Man, D Darrell, the ladies on your chat is wilding out over my voice. They're wilding out.
Oh
man.
yeah, I got some of the people from the Umar sector. Yeah, they Sexy Talk. She actually does. She actually has a sex channel. So they're very open about things. If they see or hear something they like, yeah, they very open and honest about things. They don't cut corners on that.
Oh, okay. I respect that. I respect the honesty.
Yeah. Yeah, they not shy to let you know something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here's something they like. They're not shy about it. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm telling them, man. And then the thing about it is, man, like this stuff happens, and then like the shit that go on offline, man, is fucking incredible. It's just I'm sitting there telling people not to do this, not to do that, and they still do it. What you think about this? Your opinion, and I'm giving my opinion, but the shit ain't being followed. So what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. What can you do? Hey, listen, or you can do D Darrell. You already know what can you do? You just sit back and watch the mess unfold.
Yeah, like just
watch the mess unfold. That's it.
And the thing about it, man, like this was during Robbie's live stream. I got a couple of calls and messages and stuff, and this nigga about to say more shit. So I'm expecting tomorrow and the day after this nigga gonna come out and say some more shit. Like I don't know if he gonna go live or he gonna go on somebody else's panel, I think he gonna jump on somebody else. He barred from coming to my channel to talk about Raw B or anything in relation to that. That was our agreement. We had an agreement that he did not talk about this again, or if he come on my panel, he can't talk about it. You know.
And that's the thing too, like, right? If a shorty send you some pics or something, keep it to yourself, man. Don't try to tell the whole world. Keep it to yourself. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, man. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
At the end of the day, the way I look at it is his money, and
yeah,
you can simp if you want to simp. It's his money. Nobody can stop somebody from doing that. Like, he's a grown ass man. He made the money. If he want to spend his money on women from thousands of miles away, I mean, I can't stop him from doing it.
That is true.
And whatever the consequences comes of that.
Yeah. All right, guys. It was great speaking with y'all, but I'm about to head out. I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm about to call it a day too. But
right.
Yeah, man. This like, I'm just being honest. The shit was just the questions that he was getting, constant questioning, asking him, trying to know every intimate aspect of the relationship, details. Like, and keep doing the same shit. At some point, you gotta quit talking.
Yeah. That's very true, D. Darrell. But thank you for having me on here, and it was a pleasure speaking to you. Also with you, Bobby Bunny and Mikey. Y'all two have a great night or a great morning.
You too.
Thank you. You as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
So, Bunny, when you going live again?
I'm actually gonna go live after this on some testing, and then the last live stream that I did, I'm gonna do a semi review on it. I'm gonna just kind of let it play, and then there's a part that I have to skip over.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen Fam Bam go all the way off, but yeah, I'm gonna skip over that part. So I have 3 things lined up. So
okay, you got a few things. I'm gonna be ready to watch. I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be in Dallas over the weekend, so I'll definitely be tuning in while I'm out of town.
Okay.
Checking you out.
Okay.
So
okay, I'm actually on my way there. That's why I'm driving this early. I'm not messing with that Dallas morning traffic. They drive.
Oh, you on your way
crazy.
to Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was horrific in North Carolina. I don't like it. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's bad. Like, they're extremely, it's crazy. So either they're really, really nice, or they're really, really mean, like extremely racist type of mean.
Oh wow.
So yeah, they
That's
like
crazy.
it was. Yeah. I don't want to go back there again. But my check is gonna be nice. So I'm not gonna lie, like nice. So,
Hey, that's why
and
you
then
in the
it's
business.
vacation. Right, and then it's vacation time. So everybody ain't able to take a vacation right before day 1. And that's no shade to anybody, but this job ain't no joke. You can't be a hoe doing this job. And when I say a hoe, I mean you can't be no punk and be a truck driver, because like it gets real out here. So
I can imagine. Man, that's a
all
lot
right,
of driving.
yeah, it's a lot of driving, but not only that, it's not as it's physical. It's more physical than what a person thinks, and it's also very mental. It's not like driving a car at all. Like, not at all. You gotta be very focused and diligent. It's
Right.
like right mirror, left mirror, down at the dashboard. You gotta, and it's not just a quick, well, how fast are you going? It's looking at the air pressure, all of that. You know what I mean? And then, like in Houston, they drive a little better, but in like Dallas, well, Texans really just kind of get the hell out the way. But like in Atlanta and it's like they trying to get a check, but they really playing with their life on the cool, you know?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it basically shit. And when we see trucks like in Texas, pretty much when we see you in a lane, we try to get out of that lane, or we go to another lane when we see big trucks and shit. Like we don't, we ain't trying to be like getting in your. We want y'all to be on that right lane or whatever, and just do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So at least
Yeah.
I know that's how I drive. I see that, like, particularly when I'm going from I-10 to Louisiana or back and forth. With trucks. We try to get in another lane, let them, be in that lane by themselves. So
I-10 between Lake Charles and Lafayette. I sat in traffic one day for 2 hours. Um, that's a whole different type of beast.
yeah,
And
it is crazy
from
right there.
yeah, and I-35 in Dallas. My thing is why are the roads so damn raggedy? Like Dallas is, and as expensive as it is to live there, I'd be confused. And that's why I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get this out the way, and then listen. I'm chilling for today because it's been a hell of a week. For real, I told my DM that too. Like I'm good. Matter of fact, I don't even. No, I'm good. I don't need to go home on the 20th or 19th. But I've been out here for a while, and this shit gets mental. Like you're by yourself, and even with talking to people, because I always have someone to talk to. But even with talking to people, there's still those down times, and if you have some stuff that's unresolved mentally, oh, you're gonna face it. You'll most definitely face it, you know.
Mm,
And yeah, well,
right.
I know you want to go to sleep. I was gonna ask you, what did you think about Bomb's panel the other day? I was like,
That
okay,
shit.
I see y'all.
You say what?
I was like, oh, okay, sisterhood, I see y'all. They made me
Yeah,
proud.
yeah. They was that was pretty wild. They held person accountable, I guess, and I wasn't expecting that, but it kind of went in that manner. So shit. I mean, shut out the bomb. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's
No, it is. No, it's not out to Bomb, and even more so, Mela, and it's pretty bad when they're like, oh, she's jealous of Bunny. That's why she's trying to bring Bunny into it. Like that's bad whenever the sisterhood says that. You know what I mean? So, but at least I don't know, I respect it. I really do respect people peeping game on that situation. So, but I found the Lord. So, I've been doing good. I have to ignore certain
ignore some
things.
things. Yeah,
Yeah.
that did come up. So they like I said, I caught the middle of it, but that itself took a turn, and it turned out the way it did. So shit, hey, it is what it is. It happened the way it happened.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, thank you for having me up. I really
alrighty.
appreciate you. All right. Good night, and good night to the chat.
All right, peace.
Bye. Oh, one more thing.
Go ahead.
Sono Bello. It's called Sono Bello, right? And it's about $10,000. If I collect about 1,000, it'll add up. And my handle is BayouBunny3. Hit me up on Instagram. All right. Thank you,
All
Dean.
right, guys, y'all heard.
Bye
So
bye.
let's help a sister out. Let's help a queen out. Let her help her get that. So, guys, I do appreciate, again, we had another Fire Live. The Godfather, Coach D. Darrell Spears, aka Coach D, did it once again. Late night vibe. We kicking it. We talking about things, just reviewing videos and everything. So I'm gonna go and get me some sleep because I gotta I ain't got too much to do work wise tomorrow. You know, I got a couple of sessions I got to do in the morning, and then I'm going to be getting ready for my trip. I'm gonna be in downtown Dallas, vibing, chilling, and getting ready for some things. I'm going to got some business to take care of. I'm going to the state championships. They got two Houston teams are going to be playing in the 2 state championships on Saturday. I'll be at Dallas Stadium most of Saturday evening watching 2 football games, and I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna party a little bit, have fun. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna do a few things. Well, damn, hold on. I see my boy Chaos. See what he was up to. What's up, Chaos?
Yes. Are you closing the show?
Yeah, I am, man. But what's up? What's on your mind?
No, it's something important. I gotta talk to you offline. Serious. I'm really serious.
Offline?
Yeah, serious. Very serious.
Okay, that's fine. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day, man. Y'all have a good night. I will be chatting with y'all in Dallas. I'll be going live, cammed up, chilling. Y'all have a good night. Peace.